it's Raquel Bowman here, and today I'm here creating some cards for Pink Paislee using the new Wild Child collection. So my thoughts was that I'd create cards, a set of 2 cards using similar elements or embellishments that one masculine, one feminine, and sort of create a pair of cards and show you how you can create or use that one design and that one type of pattern paper or piece of embellishment to create the cards. So the first thing I've done is chosen the matching pattern papers. These are 4x6 cards, and I've cut them just shy of that 4x6 size to stick on the backgrounds. And then I'm having a look and trying to find from this text paper sort of a focal point saying that can go on the cards. So for this one, for example, with the more masculine designs, I was thinking of maybe Super Dude, and then having maybe underneath just typewritten Happy Birthday. And then for this one, maybe this Rainbow Chaser. They're similar things. So this is a speech bubble and this is a speech bubble. So I thought that could work. They're round about the same size. And then I want to team them with some embellishments. So I was thinking of using the stickers and the ephemera packs to create a bit of a cluster on my cards. So as I mentioned, I've sort of got the basis or the base of the cards ready. I'm going to fussy cut out those 2 title or sentiments for the card, and then I will sort of get creating and see where this idea and this design takes me. Okay, so I began by cutting out those speech bubbles, and I've left a slight border around the edge of both of those just to add a bit more detail to that image. And I'm going to then go through the ephemera pack and choose a piece that I think maybe can act as the thing that's talking and saying those words. So I chose the little dog and the unicorn from the girl pack of embellishments. Then what I do is on this cut apart sheet of paper here, there's one from both the boy and the girl collections in this Wild Child big collection, and what I decided to do is create tags from them. So to do that, I slightly trimmed down so they're not as wide, and then they're a 3x4 card originally. And then I use just my scissors to cut triangles off either side, like I'm doing now. I actually use the triangle that I cut off and pop that on the other side so that I've got a mirrored sort of image and I'm cutting them at the same angle. And then I'm going to use my hole punch to punch out the hole. And then I have a new tool which I am loving, which is that We Are Memory Keepers hole reinforcer punch, and that's super fun to make that your tags look a lot more like they're bought, I guess, and that will just punch out that sort of reinforcement tab that you pop at the top, and then I will eventually thread some twine through those as well. Now, one little handy tip with this is I was punching them and I'm thinking, where does that bit from the middle go when you punch the hole reinforcer? And then I saw on the We Are Memory Keepers feed that you actually lift that top part up to get the hole out. So yeah, that was an interesting little find, which it baffled me for days until I saw that. So I've made the tags, and now I'm just seeing how I want to sort of arrange the basis of the card. And as you can see, and as I mentioned, I sort of am creating a set, so I'm using the same design concepts when I'm creating these cards. So it's like I suppose it's like I'm copying or using a sketch and then replicating that on another card. So now I'm cutting a contrasting piece of pattern paper and then I've taken those away and stitched around the edges just for some detail. On my typewriter, I'm just typing the words happy birthday, and I'm going to add those underneath those speech bubble sayings so that I'm bringing in a purpose for the card. So instead of it just saying Super Dude, it's going to have happy birthday underneath, and same with the rainbow chaser. So I've done that. Then what I'm trying to figure out is what I want to do next. I didn't want to add too much to these cards, but I also wanted them to have a bit more detail. So I fussy cut out that skateboard from one of the pattern papers in the collection, and then for the feminine card I've used a floral die cut, which I just want a whole pack of the floral piece die cuts because they're so gorgeous, and you'll see me sticking that down soon. I'm working on the boy card now, so I'm using the stickers and things just to further embellish. I've popped the speech bubble on some foam adhesive, and I've tied my twine on my tags, and I'm just sort of finishing off the cards now. So you can see there that I'm putting the unicorn with some foam adhesive. So I love my cards to have that extra dimension that you can't get from a bought card at the shop. Well, sometimes they do now, but they're a lot more pricey. It's a lot cheaper to make your own if you've got all the bits and pieces at home and you have a little bit of extra time. I find this is a great way making cards of using those scraps of pattern papers or leftover bits from an embellishment pack. They're just a perfect way, and it gives that nice sentimental touch to a gift. So here is the finished cards. I also used my We Are Memory Keepers punch board to create the envelopes. And yeah, that's all finished. So thanks so much for watching, and make sure to check out the post over on the Pink Paislee blog. Bye everyone.